Yes, I think Michael Bay should stop. I think he should have stopped after the fourth one. But since this is the one he was supposed to, quote-unquote, go out with a bang, because people can tell me that those movies are dumb, and I'll be like, okay, I understand why you think that. He's bugging the shit out of me, and... Why are you doing this? Welcome back, guys. My name is Damien.
I'm Alex.
We are Our Mind Center. We're switching up our spots. We're switching up our couch temporarily. We make short films. We review movies. Today, we are reviewing a movie that we saw 2 days ago. Two days ago. Yes, and we have been patiently waiting this review because we have been mulling it over and trying our hardest to gather our thoughts. That movie was Transformers: The Last Knight. Alex, what is this fifth installment of the Transformers franchise about?
In the last one, Optimus Prime has gone out into space to try and find his creator. And in this one, it kind of clears some of that stuff up. We get some new aspects in there. It's just a lot of story for you.
Yeah, there is. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. We have seen it once. We saw it on Tuesday at the Optimus Prime time screening. Awesomeness. We got a free t-shirt. We got a free small popcorn. And
it's good popcorn.
It really, really was good popcorn. Great seats. The quality of the screen was good.
I was laid back, you know, like feet straight out. It wasn't just like, oh, you laid back like in a crappy recliner, but no. Like my feet were straight up. I was enjoying my time.
Yeah, it literally felt like my birthday. I was like, I get to see a Transformers today. We get awesome seats. It's a great movie theater. And I was like,
we just got done at Chuck E. Cheese's.
Yeah, right, for my 7th birthday party. And I was just so ready to sit down and just take it all in. I am not on the elitist side of these reviews. I'm not like, oh, you guys just didn't get it. Or, you don't know what Michael Bay's vision was. Because I'm not. I don't think anybody really is who is a fan of these movies, because I am a diehard fan of these Transformers movies. For me, they are just so cool. I'm not there for the character stuff. I'm not there for the emotional connections and tensions. Sure, if they're there and they're good, I'm there. But I just want to see robots fighting each other. Really, because it's such a childhood thing for me, because I love Transformers so much and I loved just smashing plastic action figures together. So seeing it on the screen is just so cool. Going into this movie, I tried not to, but it was very hard. Very hard not to get my hype up, because I am such a Transformers fan. When I first saw this trailer and I saw Optimus with his sword chopping off some people's heads in slow motion, I was like, this is it. This is it. And it's Michael Bay's last Transformers movie, and he even said, and I quote,
and I'm going out with a bang.
It was everything I needed to hear. I think it was everything every Transformer fan needed to hear, because it was like, we like these movies because of how Michael Bay directs them. Sure, I'm glad he's leaving because I think it's time, but I'm glad that he has, because otherwise I don't know if we would get that badass action. I don't know if we would get those Optimus Prime one-liners. But in this movie, there is no bang. There is no cool action. There's nothing to take away from this movie other than maybe 3 moments. And it's moments, not scenes, not elongated like action parts or like anything like that. It's just moments. It's a line someone says where you're like, that was cool, or it's something like that. The movie opens up in Arthurian times, and it sets up this awesome, if you don't think it's awesome, yada yada, I thought it was awesome, lore with medieval times and Transformers, that they were there, and that the magician wizard Merlin, happened to have a little something to do with the Transformers, which is so cool. It's like, it's crazy, yes, but it's Michael Bay crazy. It's like, okay, I guess you could do this stuff. And everything is so dark and gloomy, and the action scenes like are pretty close to, I mean, burn me at the stake here for saying this, but some of the action scenes right there and the shots rivaled Gladiator a little bit. They got me a little excited. There's some like sword slamming stuff, and they say a line.
Yeah.
They say a line in reference to the old Transformers movies that I was like, oh, good, I'm in a Transformers movie. Then they introduce a certain character during this Arthurian times thing, and I was like, oh, okay, they're playing this pretty cool. And then he starts to talk, and I was like, oh, Michael, Michael Bay, what are you doing? Like, You're giving them more hate. You're giving them more
it's
stuff.
so crazy because it was like cool. Wait, I got a little stupid.
That happens. It's still in Arthurian times, and then the badass thing happens, and then it's cut away again. And that's the thing for this entire movie. Michael Bay is like, yo, you like this?
Ooh,
You like this? You like this? You like this character?
Yeah,
Say something really stupid.
Dumbass.
Say something really, really stupid. And they say something stupid, or they do something stupid, and you're like, can't we just go back to that moment? Can't we go back to that?
Or at least give me a little bit more time there.
Yeah.
Let that finish up and then say the stupid stuff. Because I feel like they do that better in the old ones.
And I will see this again. I really will, because I feel as a Transformer fan and as a movie critic, I feel like I have to go see it again. I need to remove the hype. I need to go into this now expecting what I expected from like the other ones, and I just need to go into this movie and maybe try to enjoy the little things in it.
The little things.
And
that's I think where we're gonna make the segue into final thoughts and ratings.
Yeah.
Because there's so much to be negative about these movies, and the reason we like the old ones in the first place is because it's dumb fun, and I can sit there and enjoy robots punch each other, shoving popcorn into my mouth. So, Damien, take it away.
Yeah. Transformers is one of those movies that, like, those are the movies that you buy on, like, DVD, and you only keep them to be like, dude, have you seen that, one Transformer scene in, like, the second one where they fight in the forest?
Mm.
And you're like, no, I haven't. You go, all right, 1 second. You go put it in, you turn on your surround sound system, you skip right to it, and you're like, my God, this is a blockbuster fun. This is blockbuster action. This is why blockbusters exist. I can't see myself buying this movie and fast forwarding to a scene. Like, I will buy it because I'm a fanboy and I want the collection, but there's no specific moment in this movie that stands out to me. A lot of it just seems stale, and the worst word I can use for it, and it pains me to say it, the action in this movie's lame. And that's why I know! No! That's why I'm there. That's why we're all there. That's why these movies keep making billions of dollars, is because people love action. They love shoving popcorn in their face. And this movie almost made me want to put down my popcorn and be like, no, you don't. No. You don't get to do this to me, okay? I'm going to watch this movie now, and I'm going to try and view it as critically as possible. And that's what I did. And my goodness, am I disappointed by this movie. I really am. I don't hate it. I like it because it's Transformers. From a hardcore fan's perspective, I am very, very messed up. And it is very hard for me to review this movie because my thoughts are all over this place, and I know it's probably not cohesive at all. And I'm trying my hardest to contain my thoughts as much as possible. And now the hardest part of this entire review, because I can talk for hours and hours about this movie, and I probably will, but to myself. I'll be in the car and just be like, why did they yada 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 yada? Hardest part is going to have to rate this movie. And it is, and I will see it again, and I don't know if we'll need to make another video with a changed review or rating. But I will go see this again, and who knows if my rating will change. But hopefully it will, and hopefully it will be higher, and I will just keep that personally to myself. Okay, I liked it better the second time. But first viewing, as disappointed as I was, and as distraught, and as angry as it made me at Michael Bay, and at Paramount, and at the writers who wrote it. End. Because it is still a Transformers movie. And Optimus has some great lines, and the visuals are incredible, and there are some sweeping shots that are just like, oh boy, okay, that's cool, okay. I'm going to go a 6. I'm gonna go a 6 because I think visually, and I think they were trying to weave a cohesive plot, while convoluted, I think was a little more streamlined than even the other ones. Mm-hmm. And because of that, I applaud the writers for that. But I don't like to use the word ruined, but to me the movie was ruined by what I think to be maybe a little too many hands in the pot. I wish Michael Bay, being his last one, would have just been like, no, let me be insane. Let me make my crazy movie, because maybe I would have liked it more. And those are my final thoughts, and that's my rating. And to really secure it and do it in OMC fashion, I will do 6 decapitated Starscream heads out of 10.
Dumbass.
I kind of feel like I've been writing sidecar for this entire review because honestly, I do really enjoy the old ones, but this man right here has much more of an attachment to them, and I feel almost worse for him than I do for myself because watching that movie, it was disappointing for me, but I didn't have the same level of hype as he did because I didn't watch the Transformers as a kid. But I do really enjoy the dumb fun action that is all of the other ones. You gonna crunch chips?
No.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait. Going into this one, it started out, and I was trying to view it kind of critically, just as he is, because now we actually do reviews, and there's a reason for me to think about movies in a much deeper sense than just, well, am I having fun? And I think that that's one of the biggest things about movies is, are you having fun or are you not? And that's kind of where this fell short for me, because I think that critically this one might do a little bit better just because they tried harder with all of the information that they were giving you and all of these other things surrounding it. But for me, that almost took me a step back. It made me kind of come out of it, and I was like, I just want to see Transformers fight, like a full fight of Optimus kicking all these dudes' butts.
Yeah.
But
We don't get it.
it didn't really happen to the extent that I wanted it to. And if I was trying to get that, I'd just go back and watch one of the other 4 movies that have plentiful action scenes for me to just drool over. And because of that, I have to rate it much lower than I expected to or want to. And I think I'm going to go a 5.5. I'm going to go 5.5 Bumblebee handguns.
Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, until next time.
I don't know what we're doing. We could just go and then show us going from one of the other ones. It's too late for that. Alright, now you can crunch chips and eat. What is this even gonna look like? Is this even gonna...
I don't know if it will be. I mean, I thought the same thing. I was like, you know what? Critics might review this one higher because it's not near as geared towards people like me.
So are you gonna watch it a third time?
I will go see it again. Definitely.
We didn't go
Which
see
will
it
be my
again
second
today.
time. Yeah,
Oh,
we
you
did.
did?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Which I really, really wanted to.
It was disappointing, but we didn't
Why
go see
not?
it again.
What happened?
Hi, I'm Alex's head, and this is OMC Production. Follow our channel.